Hello everybody, Gmo here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. In the last episode, we took on Mac, the boss of the Shysters, and we freed the Mushroom Kingdom, which is more like a little town, if anything. But anyways, we freed them from the tyranny of the Shysters, and now we're down here in the Karo sewers, making our way to find Mallow's grandfather, who apparently might know exactly how we're going to be able to save Princess Peach. Or, I guess, Toadstool, because this game's old. That being said, though, in the last episode as well, we explored a bit of the Karo sewers, we got through here, and we found ourselves the true form pin, and now that we found ourselves that pin, I think it is time that we get ourselves out of here. We've been here for quite some time now. So that being said, let's get going. Now, fun little story, I actually haven't recorded in a little bit, and the reason for that is because I actually thought there was something wrong with my mouth, like my teeth in particular. I thought there was something wrong with one of my teeth. I was like feeling really odd and kind of hurt for whatever reason. I didn't really know why. So I was all scared and stuff about going to the dentist. If I scared, I mean just, you know, I didn't really want to go. I wasn't actually like scared. I'm not scared of the dentist or anything like that. But anyways, I digress. So all that was happening, and it turned out that it had nothing to do with my teeth. I had like no cavities, no nothing like that. You want to know what I did? I burnt the back of my lip by eating something too hot. That was a pizza I made in the oven a few days ago. So yeah. If that is the most me and most dumb thing I haven't done in a while, I don't know what is. I called my mom and everything, like, because I thought it was like a really serious thing I had to go to the dentist for and whatnot, but no, it was just that. So yeah, moral of the story, kids, don't jump the gun too early, even though I think I had perfect reason to assume that, you know, there might be something I had to go to the dentist for, but oh well. That being said, story time aside about why I haven't been recording the last little bit, let's get back to it. Got over here our favorite enemies, the good old, as I called them last time, the fat runks. I'm calling that from now on, you can't stop me. So going over here forward, you're going to want that true form pin, and the reason for that is because there's an enemy coming up that is going to want to turn you into a scarecrow a lot, and that true form pin is going to make it so that you can no longer turn into a scarecrow. So, going to be very handy to have, and that's the entire reason we spent last episode grabbing it. This episode, however, we're getting out of these sewers because, believe it or not, if you actually know your way through the sewers, this dungeon, I guess you actually, yeah, it is a dungeon. This dungeon is actually really, really short, and this animation looks kind of cool. I like it. And now I am scared. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure I still one-shot you. Okay, no. That's a little hopeful. I can go for a Thunderbolt though. That should be fine. And I am out of FP after this. I should probably use one of my tabs. There we go. Block that. And one more attack should do the job just fine. And I actually should really heal up my party. Wow, I didn't realize I was this low on HP since last time. Good thing I noticed now. Okay, let's do some quick recovery here. Alright, let's see. Items. We're going to want to use a Mushroom on Mario. We're going to want to use a Flower Tide to get all my FP back. Get some bonus FP while we're at it too. And there we go. All good. All good and ends well. Maybe my tooth really is still acting up, but I still can't talk. That being said, over here there's a bit of a sneaky pipe that this is the only way we can get over here. And there's a switch over here for the looks of it. And we want to go hit the switch. That being said, you see this spring right here? Do not jump on this spring. It is evil. It is a trap. It will kick you right out of the dungeon if you step onto it. Avoid it. Do not go onto it. That being said, that switch over there, however, has apparently drained the water. And as you can see, it most definitely did drain the water. So now we can keep on going through here. Over to this pipe down here. And now over here, as you can see, we got a save block, and we got an item over here, which is a mushroom for a full heal, which, pretty interesting combo if you ask me. Sounds like something important's coming up. That being said, though, there's a little bit of a trick here that I want to show off, and to do so, I'm going to save my game. So as I was saying, there's a little bit of a trick here I want to pull off here. However, you're probably wondering why exactly I cut the video right there, and the reason why is because I forgot that I actually have my save file from when I played this game a while back ago. And it has the final area of the game, like, right on the save file. So I should probably not show that on camera for spoiler reasons. So, just take my word for it, I saved. And I'm totally not an idiot for showing that on camera. Professional Let's Player, by the way. Alright, so the trick over here is you want to lure a boo over here. Not a boar, a boo. So you want to lure a boo over here. However, you do not want to KO it. However, instead, you want to, wait for it, you want to run away. Sounds a little weird, but once you run away, you want to quickly go on top of this boo. Ah, crap, I did a little too slow. Okay. I think it should still be fine, though. So you want to run away once again once you got out of that. And once you run away, this boo will actually become able to be, like, you can actually jump on top of this enemy here. It becomes like a solid platform. And, of course, it can run away this time. Oh, well. But yeah, once you get away, you'll actually be able to jump onto the enemy as a solid platform. You can use this to get up into this pipe over here. And this pipe leads to an area that you're not supposed to be able to go to for a very very long time. We're talking like later, like the second half of the game later, like several stars later. So where we're going could be quite dangerous. However, it's pretty cool and I want to show it off anyway, so we're doing it. Come on, guys, run away. I know you're scared, but come on. There you go. Thank you. Okay, now while we're on here, jump, 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 jump. There you go. Okay, so by going over there, you can get up over here. And this pipe here will lead to the area I was talking about. This is a dead end, so it's best to turn back now. This shy guy here, you want to do everything in your power not to get into a fight with him. Because this guy here, he is several levels higher than you. However, there is a free mushroom over here you can grab if you want. And that's really all there is to it, as this actually is a dead end. This is kind of like a little Easter egg of sorts, where it's like a hidden entrance. And I don't know if the game developers intended this for you. Maybe they just like put it in as a little joke to see if someone would figure it out or not. But yeah, this area, you're not supposed to go here forever. And there are videos of people fighting this shy guy at this point in the game and winning. I don't know how they do it. It is insane. But if you guys can do it yourself and you want to like post a like response to it, like just to show that you can actually beat this guy at this point in the game and you're playing along with me, feel free to. If you do, I will gladly showcase it on this channel because that is something worth of praise. Because that is an incredibly hard fight. That being said though, let's get out of here before we die. There you go. So there's a little bit of a secret, I guess you could call it an Easter egg of sorts, except not really. It's kind of like an Easter egg, I guess. However, the more important thing is that you can also go over here while doing this trick and getting this block over here. Once you give yourself a free flower way earlier than you're supposed to get it. Hey, I fell down. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Let's not try and fall down again. That being said, once you're all said and done, and you've done all the little secret Easter eggs if you feel like doing it, it's time to move on forward and go on down. This must be a Balome. Is that a fire hose or his tongue? No, ack, it's a snack attack, and you're it. And believe it or not, even though we just fought Mac, we have here ourselves yet another boss battle. This here is Balome. He is the boss of this dungeon here, I guess you could say. Balome here has a total of 500 HP, and his main gimmick about this fight is that he's going to try and turn Mario into a scarecrow. And if you're a scarecrow, you cannot use your physical attacks, and you also cannot block. So you are a lot more, you know, frail in general. However, if you have the true form pin, which is what we got earlier, you should be fine. He is weak to jump attacks, and he's also weak to thunder attacks. So if you have those, which you definitely do, go crazy with them, because they're going to do a lot of damage. That being said, though, I've actually done something kind of interesting since my last time recording this episode, is that what I didn't know is... Oh, actually, one sec. Oh, room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? Hey, don't lick my toad. That sounded really weird, and I feel like I said that before in Pikmin, but anyways. So as I was saying, something kind of interesting that I learned, like in between recording this and the last time I record, is that the jump attack that Mario has is actually a very unique attack that every time you use it, it'll actually get stronger and stronger the more times you use it throughout the entirety of the game. So you actually want to go crazy with it for the most part. It'll just keep getting stronger and stronger the more you abuse it. So it's actually way better of a move than I thought it was. Like, don't get me wrong, I already thought jump was a good move and all that, but pretty interesting fact. I learned it recently by watching a Mario speedrun. Let me tell you, the Mario speedrunners are crazy. Stick for a body, head full of straw. Give me a scarecrow, rah, rah, rah. Scrow Funk, and this is the move that would normally transform you. However, we have the true form pin, so I don't care. Aha. So yeah, very well worth your time getting that true form pin. It'll make your life a lot easier going through this. And a lot less annoying, too. Alright, go for another Thunderbolt, and I imagine we've done like a good 200 of his HP so far. Can't stand it. The hunger. The hunger. Hey! Don't eat mallow. It's probably gross. I guess that shouldn't be my main priority, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and use a honey syrup here to get my FP back. I've been going crazy with these jumps. As he licks me. Now, even though he does eat mallow here, it doesn't really do much. You just have to fight him one-on-one now. So, for the most part, the fight stays relatively the same. And he doesn't really even do anything to mallow either when he's inside of him. So, not really the worst. There we go. That was scary. Now it's free once again. Free to rain thunder. Quite literally. Alright. Another 40 HP. And he's going to try and lick me. So yeah, as you can see, once you got this fight figured out and you have the true form pin, not that bad at all. The true form pin is basically the game changer of this fight. And I'm going to give you another honey syrup because why not? It's a boss battle. You shouldn't be scared to use your items. And, ooh, we get a freebie for that. Not bad. And this is probably my favorite sounding move of all time. Sleep Sauce. There's a move called Sleep Sauce. If that's not the most glorious name you've ever heard for an RPG attack, I don't know what is. Freaking Sleep Sauce. That being said, this is our first time seeing sleep throughout the game, and sleep is pretty self-explanatory. It makes it so you can't do anything until you wake up. Very simple status affliction. Going for another jump. And if you defeat me, you still won't beat me. Beware the flood. And oh, that was actually it. Alright, well, we kind of crushed them. Not complaining, though. Get 50 experience points for our trouble, get 40 coins, and call it a day. Not bad. Well, he must have been lying when he said water would come gushing out of here. Mario? Do you fear something, or is it just me? Water! Here it comes! Quick, Mario, hit the button before we're washed away. Well, we tried. Ah! This brings a whole new meaning to the movie Flushed Away. And here we have ourselves our very first minigame of, well, the game. This is the Midas Rivers course. Want a crash course on it? You know what, it's our first time. Sure thing, Toad. We'll start off at first at the falls. Use the control pad to move left or right and score coins. Nice and simple. Push B to make a little headway against the flow. That spread of Mar looks so funny when he's swimming upwards. Along the way, there are a few traps. As to what will happen, we'll just keep that a surprise. Now off you go. So this here is a mini game that is purely just for grabbing coins, and as you can imagine, you want to be trying to grab all the frog coins you can as you're going through here, as well as regular coins. It's literally no reason, like there's really no reason not to. It's just a fun little mini game. This game has a few of these throughout the entirety of the game, and they're quite fun. That being said, though, we're gonna try and grab all the frog coins. So come on, baby. Okay, here we go. We got 2 so far. How rich can we get? You know, all this coin grabbing, it just makes me remember how much I want a Wario Land game again. It's been so long. It's been 12 years, dang it. I want Wario Land to come back. I like WarioWare, but I don't know. I need my Wario Lands back, you know? And looks like we made it to the bottom. However, it's not done yet. This is the 2-part mini game. Now for the barrel jumping event. Need some pointers? Sure, why not? Timer jumps and grab the coins along the way. Like so. Jump to the next barrel before they collide. If they collide, you get knocked off course. Miss it and you'll change course. Well, looks like you're ready, so I'll send you on your way. Alright, that was pretty simple. Let's get to it. Oh, start to tell you. Leave over that fish that'll pop up or you'll lose coins. Alright, I'm sure that'll make sense in a second here. So whenever you see a log, you want to jump over it like so. However, always hitting the log isn't actually a terrible idea because you'll change course and sometimes there are different things on different courses. So, not always the worst idea to hit a log. Which sounds kind of weird because you think you'd want to avoid the log at all costs, but no, there's actually a good thing to it sometimes too. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually doing way better than I did in my first playthrough of this. On my first playthrough, that's just like a mess. I keep on hopping. I also gotta say, I love the music for this too. So upbeat and happy. Oh god! That caught me off guard. That scared me. Leave it to me to get scared by a freaking 20-year-old game, right? And I got hit again. Wow, this fish has it out for me. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that that minecart game in like Mario Party where you have to like go back and forth with another player. It reminds me of that. Wasn't that fun? You got 33 coins. Trade the coins you got for Midas Rivers for frog coins. And the first time only bonus, I'll give you 1 frog coin for 60 of your coins. If you didn't know, frog coins are the green ones that Tadpole Pond's got more info on them. You got 33 coins. That's not enough to cash in, so I'll hold on to you, okay? Come back and try again. So anytime you want to try this mini game once again, you can just do it whenever you feel like and grab more coins. So if you want to do it again and you had some fun, feel free to. No harm into it. Here's something I picked up. You can keep it for good luck. And we got ourselves a Nook shell. For doing so well. Not bad. The Nook shell, let's talk about it quickly. It's a piece of equipment, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. Yes, it is. It's over here. It is a new type of weapon for Mario. It is not a hammer, it's a shell, in fact. So why not? New weapon, let's try it out. And speaking of weapons, Malu, if you can get a new weapon, that'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, he cannot use the hammer. Apparently, his noodle arms are just a little too frail for that. That being said, though, fun minigame. I did not mean to open the menu again. That being said, though, fun minigame, as I was saying. And with that being said, we could save, but I think we'll just head on forward. And with that, we made it out of the Karo sewers, made it out of Midas River, and now we're going over here to Tadpole Pond. We made it. Let's check it out. And speaking of songs that sound like Mario Party things, this also sounds a lot like Mario Party, at least in my opinion. This sounds like the tutorial screens before minigame to me. What's the stone doing here? Let's check it out. Hi, can I help you? Mallow, it's you! We've heard all about your adventures with Super Mario. You guys beat up Balloon, right? That happened like 5 seconds ago. How did you know about that? I'm not gonna question it. They already have like a advanced intelligent network or something. You know about that? See, Mario, the waterways in the world bring news to us here. That's why Grandpa knows all the news that's fit to hear. Are you really the Super Mario? Hey, everybody, you'll never guess who's here. I have attracted quite the audience, it seems. He's the real thing, but he doesn't look like anything like I thought he would. They do say he can jump better than a froggy. I wonder if it's only a rumor. Well, I have a crowd waiting for me. It is time to do the Mario. No, not swing my arms from side to side. It's time to jump. Well, Grasshopper, what's new? Grandpa, Mario's been helping me. I know, child. That rainstorm we just had. That was you, wasn't it? Watch it up there. You're supposed to make me look like I'm floating here, okay? Ooh, it's the mighty frog sage! Behold his mighty beard! Welcome! So you are Mario, yes? I am Fraudulous. Or Frogulous. I'm probably mispronouncing that name if I'm being honest with myself. You've come to seek wisdom from me, have you not? I've been waiting for you. Yes, old wise people can often offer good advice. There you go. But how rude of me. Let's get more comfortable. Come along and we'll talk. Clear, full reverse. And off he goes, the mighty frog sage. Tadpoles, don't just float there, make yourselves useful. Form a bridge for Mario. And behold, one of the coolest ways to get across the river ever. Jumping on tadpoles. Look at this. It's not quite walking on water, but it's close enough, right? Yes, come into my sanctuary and partake in my wisdom, children. Let's see. That Smithy character that appeared at Bowser's Keep. He is quite formidable, yes? And Mario, you wish to rescue the princess quickly, do you not? But oh, if only you knew the truth. Toadstool is no longer there. I love this silence so much, it's so good. Patience, young one. Let me explain. Here's what happened. You're rescuing Toadstool from Bowser's Keep. After defeating him and just where you're about to free the princess, you heard a loud crash and saw a huge sword split the sky. Whoosh out of the blue! The chunk sends the three of you flying. Bowser and Toadstool are still lost somewhere out there. Now, you're worried about the princess, but first you need to take care of Smithy. His underlings are wreaking havoc across the world. Mac, who defeated the Mushroom Kingdom, was one of them. More will be coming. Grandpa, I almost forgot to tell you something. We found a star in the castle of Mushroom Kingdom. Do you know which one was there? A star, eh? Most interesting. This may sound illogical, but I believe shooting stars can grant wishes. And now, more than ever, I believe they will play a vital role in the fight against Smithy. Well, that's too much to exhort. Would you like a recap? No, we're not pulling the Ocarina of Time, Owl. We're not pulling a Bora Bora. No thank you, we're good. It's quite a situation we have on our hands, isn't it? Wow, everything sounds so dire and serious. I guess Mac was the first of many, Mario. Sounding like Bowser seemed nice. Mario, you speak as if these things don't concern you. You will accompany Mario in his adventure too. Grandpa, what are you talking about? Only a simple tadpole. This adventure isn't for me. Milo, my boy, I've kept this from you until now, but you're not a tadpole! Say what? I was sitting here one rainy day enjoying a snack of crickets when I happened to see a basket floating down from the falls. I peeked inside and saw a little baby staring right back at me. The name Mallow was written on his belt. I felt sorry for the little bundle of fluff and took him in as my own and raised him as my grandchild. He had a powerful magic, and I knew he was more than a piece of fluff. I thought surely this child must be from some far-off land. Grandpa, you mean I'm not a tadpole? Mallow, This is no time to cry. Go with Mario on his adventure and find your real family. Your real mother and father out there somewhere. Psst, Mario. The boy's magic is sure to come in handy on your adventure. You'll take care of it. You'll take him along, yes? Of course. Grandpa, I won't cry anymore. I'll go on this adventure with Mario and find my real family. Then it is settled. You must embark on your adventure immediately. First, go to the Rose Town where they need your help. Poor guy. You know, he must have been thinking of this day coming for a long, long time. The day where eventually he'd have to tell Melody the truth, and he might have to say goodbye. I promise to you, my old friend, or I guess old man, old friend works too, I'll bring Mallow home in one piece. But for now, it's time for adventure. Farewell. Gotta say though, I really like the song it's playing right now. It's just simply called Sad Song. Like it's just such a simple name, but I like it quite a bit. That being said though, let's fix the mood a little bit because you know it's a happy game. You know we gotta get the music going back. So let's go right out of here, and we could go ahead and leave right away from Tadpole Pond. However, there's some few things I want to talk about here first, and I thought leaving the area would change the music, but apparently I was wrong. All right, I guess we'll just listen to this until now. Feel kind of bad for the old man with the song playing, but oh well. Over here you have these two tadpoles that you're going to want to talk to. Welcome to the Frog Coin Emporium. You're a first timer, aren't you? Listen up, the green coins you find periodically are frog coins. Accumulate them, you can buy items at Tadpole Pond. These items here can only be bought via frog coins, and some of these things are actually very useful. We have a Sleepy Bomb here, which will put enemies to sleep for the price of 1 frog coin. You have the Bracer, which will raise your defense in battle for 2 frog coins. The Energizer, which raises your attack for 2 frog coins. You have Crystalline, which raises the entire party's defense in battle. And you can imagine the Power Blast, raises your entire party's attack in battle for 5 frog coins. So frog coins, they're more rare than regular coins for sure, but they are most definitely worth your time finding. I'm not going to spend any at the current moment, but believe me, it is definitely worth your time finding these frog coins. And you there, sir, what do you guys say? Welcome to the Juice Bar. Are you a card member? Even Toadpole has a membership here. Sounds like a famous guy. Sorry, only says many don't have a current membership card. This guy as well, this guy does not sell his things for frog coins, however you can buy it for normal coins. And his one drink he has here is a froggy drink, which will restore your party by 30 HP. And I actually quite like these things quite a bit for the early game, so I'm gonna buy 2 of them right here. 16 coins is pretty freaking cheap. I like it. That being said though, now we shall leave the old man to his sorrow. I'm sorry, Fraudulous, but we'll be back sometime, I promise. And oh, hello there. Who are you? I've got this dream of becoming a composer. I want to be as famous as Toadfly. I said Toadfly. Toad of Sky. My bad. My favorite song? It's Fraudulous Suit number 18. So la mi re do re. Toad flies fond of it too. I probably butchered that, and there's probably gonna be someone who likes music in the chat and the comments, and they're gonna yell at me for it. And there we go, music's all back. And that being said, we made it over here to Melody Bay. I said Melody Day, my bad. Playing this by jumping on the tadpoles. Let's hear your melody. Now, while we could do that at the current moment, I think this is actually probably a pretty good stopping point for this episode. It was probably a shorter episode. I'm not looking at my recording timer, so I couldn't tell you. However, I think coming on to the next episode, we'll talk about what's over here. And I think it's a good starting point for the next episode. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And next time on Super Mario RPG, we'll be exploring what this Melody Bay has to do with everything. And we're also going to go and see what this Rose Town that Fraudulous mentioned is. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.